Mariel Ruiz here. Mariel, this image behind me out in Cedar Hill just looks like, when I step outside, I'm gonna be like, oh Lord, what's going on?
I know, and if you've been in North Texas long enough, you know what this kind of weather. It's humid, it's warm, and it really does help brew thunderstorms later in the day. And I know we talked about no watches at the top of the hour. There has been a watch that is issued, not including the DFW area yet, but I'm expecting it to be extended later today. Here's where the watch is. It is a tornado watch that has been issued, including Wise County and a few of our Red River counties. This is in place until 6 this evening. This was just issued 8 minutes ago. So this is new information here within the last 10 minutes. We already have a few thunderstorms developing along a dry line. I've been talking about this all morning long. This is going to be a focal point for thunderstorms to initiate, and we can see that from Wichita Falls to Archer City. Right now, it's just a few thunderstorms. There are no active warnings in place. Remember, a watch means that the conditions are right for thunderstorms to quickly turn severe, but there are no active severe storms in the area. And keep in mind, it does include Wise County to the north. We'll likely see that issued a bit more widespread, a bit more extended later in the day. But for right now, it's just for our far northwestern counties. And this is why I think it's going to be extended, because that dry line is going to push closer to the I-35 corridor. That's why there is a slight risk for severe weather, a level 2 out of 5 here for most of North Texas, including DFW. The main concern, though, is the potential to see large hail, up to golf ball size hail. It's not going to be the case for everyone, but the environment is right for that. We could also see 60-mile-per-hour wind speeds with any wind gusts that do take shape. The isolated tornado threat is also there, but it is low for most of North Texas. It's higher in Oklahoma, Arkansas, and in Missouri. So here's what's happening. Already, we're seeing those storms taking shape in far northwest North Texas. That dry line is going to approach and interact with all of that humidity that we have in place. You can feel it as soon as you step out. And that's going to happen between now and about 4 in the afternoon. We're going to see this really expand mostly into areas east of North Texas, so east of DFW, excuse me, and then after that we'll see it expand in coverage. So look at this. This is between 4 and 7. You see how that activity kind of just stays on the eastern half of the area, and it's because of that's where all the moisture is. We'll see this front then approach the rest of the state here. Around 9, 10, you'll see how we see more activity right there along the cold front and the dry line. We'll see this around 9 or 10. That eventually does move into the Metroplex between, I would say, 8 and about midnight. That front approaches DFW by around 3. At that point, the severe threat will have lowered, and we'll start to see a decrease in activity for us. This front continues to push to the south. It's going to stall to our south. It'll provide severe weather for central Texas tomorrow, but we will not see it tomorrow. We will see, though, a round of rain around 9 or 10, and then we'll see additional rain on Saturday. But at that point, I'm not expecting the severe weather. I do think we'll pick up anywhere between 1/4 to 3/4 of an inch of rain, and this will mostly be for DFW, higher amounts to the south where that front will stall. So again, between now and about noon, cloudy, breezy, and humid. We'll see those isolated showers starting to pop up between noon and 4. The cap is going to weaken. We'll see some development. That's when we have the low severe threat. But between 4 to midnight, that's when the severe threat does go up, and we're going to see a bit better coverage of those thunderstorms. Of course, these are all posted on social media, so if you need to take a closer look at anything, I'm updating that right now as this does develop throughout the day. Of course, we've got you covered on here and on our app. Tashara.
Yeah, Mariel don't play about social media, so y'all go check it out. She's going to have those updates there as well.